Alright guys, we've just got back from first run post Seven Valleys. We did a nice 5k with the dogs, which was actually pretty steady because the dogs are getting old. But I thought I'd just jump on and say thank you for watching the vlog. Apologies for the camera quality. So I've just got a new camera. I've got a DJI 360 camera, and when you put on lens protectors, there's a setting that basically you click that says you've got the lens protectors on. I didn't have that clicked, so at the stitch line there's like a bit of blurredness. I've tried to edit it out as much as I can, but I've got to admit it's not perfect. So in places there is like a blurred line across the screen, so I apologise for that. Final thoughts on the race, which I'll put this at the end of the video. Yeah, really enjoyed the race, it was fantastic. 13 valleys, 7 valleys, 5 valleys, 2 valleys. It's always a really good event. Very well put on, very professionally run. The course is always fantastic, and yeah, the course changes that they made this year that I got to witness on the Seven Valleys were amazing, especially that bit towards Threlkel. Staying out of those bogs was absolutely epic, much better in my opinion. Obviously it's very sad that Brad didn't finish, but it was the right decision at the time. Really pleased that I managed to push on. Okay, we are, that looks a bit messy. We are heading to Kachek. So I just went for a little bit of lunch with Suff. He's obviously off on the 13 valleys tonight. I met his new squeeze, Hannah. Seemed nice, so definitely too good for Suff. Went for pastries, it was lovely. Had a little decaf coffee. And yeah, now we're heading back through to the event village for Kachek. And hopefully everything goes smoothly. Not missing anything. But I know the kit list has changed slightly, so I'm going to see what they say about some of my kit. Kit check, I'm going to get myself sorted. I need to take the dogs out for a walk. Stuff's going to go for a nap. And then meet up with Brad, do kit check again, probably with Brad. Well, I'll not do it, but he will. And we'll get ready to see Suff off. So yeah, pretty exciting. And for once, I'm not late for anything, I'm actually early. It's not even 1 o'clock yet, so I should be fairly quickly through kit check. It's a 360 camera, you can't escape it. It literally records everything.
It does record everything.
Everything. How you feeling, Suff?
Good.
Yeah? Oh, sorry, I hold it a bit. You're taller than me. I can tell you feel nervous.
No,
how was kit check?
Fine.
Yeah?
Got my kits checked. He was very impressed with my jacket.
Yeah? Which jacket did you have? Okay.
Yeah.
Which waterproof did you have?
The Shape Ride Gore-Tex one. Yeah.
Nice.
That's all.
How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah?
Feeling strong.
What's the plans for the rest of the day?
Have a little nap.
Okay.
Eat.
Yep.
Have a monster.
Grim. Don't.
I am who I am.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Who I am.
I got you a present actually.
What is it? Monster. Energy chewing gum.
Caffeine chewing gum. Freshens your breath and gives you a delicious boost along the way. So I'll go get my kid sorted, and then have you got a razor? Toodles. Well, that's kit check done. Now we're going to get numbers from upstairs. You alright?
Thank you.
Hello, you alright? Yeah, can do. We're done kit check, now we're just mooching around the event village. Look at these two, so clingy, so touchy-feely. It makes me sick.
The Greek smoothie and the mango.
Oh, these look pretty fancy.
Yeah.
Which is the best one?
And it's nice.
We found him. We found Brad. There he is.
Hello.
How you doing?
All right. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Good.
So, how you feeling?
Yeah. Good. Nervous. I think we'll be all right.
God's sake, stop being nervous.
I'm always nervous.
Right, Adam has told us to not take our torches, so we have to run it in daylight hours, which is the plan. So, we'll be back by 6.
But we don't tell anyone.
Yeah. Brad's mate's got a spare battery for his head torch. I don't know who his mate is. must be a really handsome chap. But yeah, we're feeling good. We're feeling excited.
Feeling rested about 2 weeks.
I'm feeling excited anyway. And yeah, we're gonna have a little much around the event village and see what we come across. Alright, we're here with Suff. Hello. About to fly. Look, there's Nah. She's trying to avoid the camera, but she can't avoid it. She gets 360, she can't avoid it. She's actually called Hannah, but she prefers the shortened version.
Nah.
Good. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
What's the plan?
The plan is to run, to eat, to run, to eat,
Yeah.
to run.
Eat, run. What are you doing when you get to the aid stations?
Eat a load, fill up my balls.
Yeah. How long are you going to spend in them?
Very little time.
I'm excited then. I'm excited for you.
I'm excited.
What are we going to do?
We're going to run fast and we're going to eat some ass. You're horrible.
Yeah, well, best of luck, mate. Make sure you got the route loaded on your watch. We're going to start at the back. Hold the tradition strong.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Start around here anyway.
Sweet, mate. Just remember, pace yourself, go at your own race, run your own race from the start. Don't get caught up. Full send.
I will do that. I will do that.
Look out for my signs. I've got 3 now. Don't be shit, Suff. Don't be shit.
Tough times never last. Only tough people last.
All these people think I'm sexy.
Come on, guys.
Not long left now. Get running! We gotta run! How dare you! Can I have my camera?
Go on, yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
go catch stuff up. Tough times never last. Only tough people last. Good luck, mate. Send it. That's a 13 away. Oh, I think we're gonna go for a burger. Get my bag packed. And yeah, we go tomorrow. Okay, so just finishing up, getting ready. I've got most of my stuff packed into my bag. Just trying to figure out the last few bits. Like, oh god. So yeah, it's a bit of a squeeze, but we've got everything in there. We always do manage to get everything in there. So I'm just gonna get my stuff ready for tomorrow, like my clothes that I'm wearing on the day. The dogs are pretty cozy. There's one of them. And there's the other one in there, in his little den. His legs sticking out. Sounds like he's eating himself in there. Nom, 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 nom. But yeah, bags all packed. Kit's all ready. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make some breakfast wraps for the morning so they're ready to go, so I can just grab them and go and not wake Beanie up. Last few bits to do, but it's going to be a pretty chilled race tomorrow, I think. It's just going to be hanging out with Brad, really sort of making the most of spending the full day together, having a good laugh, and yeah, getting around the course and getting Brad across the finish line for his first 100k, which is super exciting. Excited?
Yeah.
With such a challenge.
6 o'clock. The race is starting late because the toilet queue is massive. People are still having poos.
Not long to go now.
So what time is it?
7 minutes until we set you off.
7 minutes till we set off.
Have a chat amongst yourselves.
And it's about
if you're here alone.
6:04.
6:04.
6:04, so we're a quarter past
It's
start, I
gonna be
think.
challenging, it's gonna be tough,
by the looks
but
of
it's
it.
gonna make it also worth it when you cross that
But it's
finish
worth
line.
it to get the
A
bowels
little bit
open. But
later
look how many
on.
people there are.
You will have achieved something truly special and you will have so many stories to share, let me tell you. And I'm sure 3, 2, 1, go runners! The Altra 7 Valleys Ultra awaits you. Go out there and get it.
What are we doing?
Go for a run, mate. Oh yeah, I better start my watch. Oh mate, I haven't got the run ready on my watch.
Some 4,000 meters of elevation. An epic journey.
And we're off.
No.
I'm having a nightmare when we watch you all that second. Give a bit of commentary, will you?
Does it record? Yeah. Alright, here we are then. First kilometre of the 7 Valleys. And we've our biggest day so far. And I've gapped Harry already. He lost it.
I've forgot to start my watch again. And I didn't get the course loaded on it. So, but we're all there now. Get this turned on so I can see where I'm going. Yeah, so just through Ambleside now, along the promenade. Then we join the 13 Valleys course. Happy days. So we are 4 miles in, which means we're 1/30th of the way there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good man.
5%? Is that 1/30th? Yeah, it must be. Surely. I don't know. No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. How many fucking miles are we running?
Yeah. Wait. 1/5? No. 1/20th?
Oh, right, yeah.
Right, what are we, Brad?
I don't know what 110 is.
5%.
Miles.
5%. 1/120th? We are some distance in. Brad's feeling good. His heart rate's 142.
150.
Oh, damn it. It was a guess, to be fair. But yeah, so far it's turned out to be a nice day. The forecast looks good. Weather looks like it's going to hold until about 7, 8 p.m, which would be great. So we'll get most of the day being dry, which will be lovely. And then we can waterproof up into the dark, head over Helvellyn. Well, hopefully we'll be over. Yeah, we should be around Helvellyn by then, so
Oh, hopefully we're on the other side of it.
yeah, because in that rain, that descent will be horrific. Down that steep one, hey? Because it normally gets pretty muddy. And I remember the first year doing the 13, there was a load of like mountain rescue at the top of the climb trying to get the buddy up because it was so bad. What do you need help with, Brad? So we're alright. Right, we're at the first aid station, about 13k in-ish. Brad's having his first faff. I've been ready to go for 6 minutes now. Brad's still doing his drinks. Oh, well, bloody hell, is that all going in there?
Yeah?
Bloody hell.
3 scoop.
3?
2 scoop.
Alright, go on. Bloody hell.
Oh.
Brad doesn't realise what I've just done to his bag. Right, so this is one thing you could improve on, Brad, is your stop time. Because I've been ready to go for 10 minutes, mate. That's a nice top, isn't it? So yeah, first aid station. We're an hour and 25 minutes in, 7.7 miles, which is about 13k. How you feeling?
It's good.
Mate, put it in your bag and let's go. How are? It'll shake whilst you're running. That's the benefit of it. It's nice and busy, which is pretty cool. I'm just going to set off and Brad can catch me up. It's nice and busy actually, and it's quite cool. There's a lot of support. Everyone's super happy, everyone's super cheerful. Cheers, mate, thank you very much.
Keep smiling.
I'm trying my best. I've got him with the company though, so it's pretty hard. But there's a lot of gates being left open, it's pissing me the fuck off. So just, Jesus Christ, just because you're in a race, shut the damn gates. Shut the gates. That's remember my new Instagram bio. Shut the damn gates. Brad's moving well. He's not complaining much yet, other than about his knee and his groin.
There's time yet.
There's plenty of time yet.
No, just having a nice time. Weather's fresh.
Yeah, the weather's nice.
Not too warm.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Too cold.
But yeah, you can see all the people up ahead. Past our first 13 valleys running, a lad called Andy. He's moving really well. And the guy who's in first on the 13 valleys is on a flyer. When I checked about 4 AM this morning, he was about 2 hours ahead of the course record. So that's going to be really interesting to see how it pans out. And I think there's some really good competition at the front of this field as well. James Nobles has won, Harry Chambers, Rich Lazenby. Don't shout at anyone. This is my channel, not yours. Brad shouting out his run club.
You just mentioned James Nobles.
Rich Lazenby, big up. A tattooed man who's filled with speed. Who was that other bloke that Luke was talking about? And there's another guy who Luke was talking about, saying he's rapid and he comes to races like this and he's just smashing records left, right and centre, so it'll be interesting to see how this all pans out. How you feeling? Yeah?
Yeah. Keep it steady.
Give us an update.
So, first big climb. We're 18 kilometres in.
Yep.
Really good. Keep the heart rate steady.
What's the heart rate at? What's that?
Drinking well. I tried to piss this year, that's good.
Yeah, it's the first big climb of the route, really, out of Slanty Lee, Stickle Barn. I think it's a nice one because it kind of brings you in gradually and then gets a bit steeper, but underfoot it's pretty good. Especially today we can see exactly where we're going. Nice clear day, a lot of people up in front of us, so we can see where we're heading. frozen ankle.
We're in good spirits, Harry. We're in good spirits, man.
We're in good spirits, which is very unusual for Brad on a run. Normally he's a miserable sod.
We're only predicating though, this time.
So yeah, update.
We're
12 miles in, half marathon in, so we're about almost a quarter of the way through this bad boy. Lightweight, isn't it, Brad?
You okay, mate?
You alright? What's up? Just come across an injured man, but don't worry, Brad stopped and kicked him to make him feel worse. No, he didn't really.
Sorry, he was injured enough to fall out.
No, I just saw a man. He was, I think he might have had a cramp in his thigh, so we offered to help, but he wanted to sit down and rest, so on we went. Which I think is one thing you got to respect and love about the ultra running community. We like to check our comrades are okay before we run off and leave them to suffer in the wilderness. But yeah, half marathon in, so we're almost a quarter of the way through. We're moving well. First climb's done and dusted. It is a slog because you get to the top of it and you've got kind of this undulation across the top. But it's nice. It breaks up the monotony of the like the constant up or constant flat. I like it. And then we've got this really nice bit across the top here, which is going to take us past the fell behind us. Or that one right back there. And then we're going to go essentially along this valley, then we drop down right towards Rossthwaite, which is our next aid station. So yeah, we've got a 20-minute timer on the watch to remind us to eat, which is good. Keeps you focused. Well, no, it doesn't actually. It allows you to not focus on eating, and then you just do it when you're told. So only complaint from me so far is the Velcro's come off my gaiter, so it's not actually working very well on my left foot. Luckily I've got no stones in there yet, but there's always time. But that's just 15 miles we just ticked over. So happy days. So yeah, how are you feeling, mate?
Yeah, good.
Yeah? Enjoy that descent?
I enjoyed the route. The route's lovely.
Is that knee acting up?
Yeah, just a little bit, Jim. I've forgotten where we are. I just know that we're 25 kilometres in and we're moving pretty well, to be fair. Feeling quite good. Still a fucking long way to go, but
Don't swear.
am I allowed to swear? No, alright. There's still a flipping long way to go for you children. But yeah, we're moving alright. Feeling well. Got a decent pace, to be honest.
It's a lot easier to move well when you're with somebody, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially when that somebody keeps running off and you have to keep putting a bit of effort in to catch up again. No, we're good.
Alright, we've been through Rossthwaite aid station, which is pretty cool. Saw a few people, saw Beans, Megatron, we saw Karen. Also saw Sam, who is doing UTS next year, who was working the aid station. Real nice guy. Nice to meet him finally in person. And then now we're heading up towards the climb, which will take us back towards Grasmere, which, in my opinion, is the worst climb of the entire 13 Valleys route, and therefore also the worst climb of the 7 Valleys route. It just seems to drag all the way up the valley to it, and then it's really sort of a big straight slog, and you can kind of just see where you're going the whole time, and it's really awful. Like, and then when you think you get to the top, you then not big old false summit, followed by a load of steep climbing, and then you're finally at the top, and you've got a lovely technical descent down the other side. Brad's still doing really well. He's got a bit of hip pain. I'm feeling good. Just nice and chilled. We're just going to take it steady. Okay, so we're now back over into the Grasmere Valley. I actually don't know what that pass is called, and it really annoys me. I've still never learned it, despite doing it in 3 races and I still do not know its name. But it is, in my mind, the worst climb. Not the longest, not the steepest, but it's just relentless. But we're over it now, and we're heading back down towards Grasmere. How are you feeling, Brad? What?
Rough.
Rough?
This really hurts, yeah.
Is it? Oh shit. So we had some real talk before, and Brad was saying his knees are really sore, so I sang him a song and it seemed to perk him up a little bit. And it worked for quite a while. But as we suspected, the descent was going to be painful for him. So we're going to see how we get on down this one, and then he's going to make a decision. But obviously we want him to finish the race, but equally we don't want Brad to be in a similar situation to what he was after the 5 valleys, where he then couldn't really run again until February because he injured himself quite badly. So we are moving along. Brad's got his poles out, which is helping on the descents. Oh! There goes the ankle. Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big one.
No,
It's alright.
oh, fuck me, dude.
Brad's having a fucking brilliant time on his Ultra.
Oh, fuck.
Right, just take it steady, mate. Look where you're going.
Oh, it proper popped.
Did it? Did it actually like pop?
Yeah.
Right, let's just get down the hill steady. See if it feels better as we're going down.
Yeah.
Do you want me to carry some of your stuff?
No, you're good.
Okay, well let me know if you want me to carry your bag, because I don't mind. I bet your knees aren't hurting as much now.
No. Oh, I was doing so well.
You actually were. So, CPB, that's Brad's new nickname. So Brad's knees are really hurting, both of them are really hurting. So to try and reduce the pain a little bit, he's just rolled his ankle. To try and take his mind to try and take his mind off the pain. So yeah, his knees are hurting a bit less now. Is that about right?
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, we're on a nice flat bit now, mate, so hopefully it'll be okay for a little bit. Then once we're up and over that, then we're just down to Grasmere. Yeah?
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah.
Okay, race fans. Unfortunately, Brad has bowed out. He was moving really well. The fitness is there, but unfortunately the knees caused him a lot of bother. He had a lot of pain, and sort of came to the realisation that finishing this wasn't really going to be worth another 3-4 months off running with the rehab. So yeah, he called it, which I think was, whilst it was sad, it was the right thing to do for him, definitely at this time. The positives being, thank you, that cardiovascularly and his muscles didn't feel fatigued, didn't feel tired. So get that knee pain sorted, do a bit of rehab, strengthen up, and go again. Our plan now is going to kick a little bit, try and make back some time. Obviously the race is long gone. Just try and bring it in under 18 hours would be nice, which was me and Brad's target, and we were on pace for it. But we pretty much walked from Rostherwaite all the way to Grasmere, which was a long section. So by the time we walked all that way, we lost about an hour, I think, maybe a bit more. But at least we got Brad to Grasmere safe, and now we're away again. Have you? Right, we have just gone through Ambleside, different way through Ambleside this time, which was interesting. And then into this forest, or woodland, which I certainly wasn't expecting. But yeah, we're moving well. Covered that section quite nicely. Heart rate was a little high, but I got a little excited. I thought there was a checkpoint in Ambleside and Troutbeck, but I think they've moved the Ambleside checkpoint to Troutbeck, because Troutbeck's not far away and we've been through Ambleside with no checkpoint. But that's my fault for not reading the event guide, so always read the event guide. Anyway, I started to take on a little more carbs and be more consistent with my drinking, because I'm pushing on a little harder now. Feeling good at the minute. I think that's definitely a benefit of having a nice steady 45k to start your day, is that when you get into the latter part of the race, you feel a lot fresher than you normally would, which is cool. Obviously I would rather Brad was still with me, even if we were just plodding on, but I think he made the right call. So now we're just going to try and make up a little time, and so we end up. So moving well now. Been through the drop bag checkpoint, changed top, changed socks. I was just going to go straight through, but I did have a little rubbing in the feet, so I thought a bit more cream, and then I need to eat. I thought a bit more cream and a fresh pair of socks might just do the job, and I figured whilst I was there I may as well change my t-shirt. But yeah, I had a pretty quick stop through there, and now we're in this lovely valley all the way to High Street, which I think is the highest point on the trail we go over High Street. It's a slog of a climb, but it's quite nice underfoot. It's just a little steep as you get nearer the top, but then you've got a lovely descent down to the next aid station. And with that extra aid station as well, with that moved aid station in Troutbeck, whereas this one makes it like 9 miles and 9 miles, so 15k and 15k, which is a much nicer split, I think. I think it works a little bit better. It makes the drop back a little later, but hey, that's not a big issue. But yeah, it's quite a runnable section along here. Just trying to keep some momentum up, and then I'll slow a little bit before we get to the climb, get some food in. Okay, a little update. We're going up High Street. A little tailwind. This is a slog of a climb. It always is, but I'll make the most of it because it's actually clear today. 3-4 times I've been up High Street. Never have been able to see more than like 20 feet in front of me, or I've been in rain. But yeah, I've really been pushing since Grasmere, potentially a little bit too fast. I'm just feeling like my stomach's turned off. I'm not digesting the food I'm eating, so I'm going to slow the pace a little bit to the top of here. Hopefully I'll be alright. I feel like I've got a lot of trapped wind. That's what I feel like. If anyone wants to come and burp me or fart me, which I think they do to little babies, by all means, come and live your kinks, I guess you could say. You know, I've left Grasmere and tried, right, hammer down, let's go. Which isn't the end of the world, but just maybe I've gone a little bit too quick on the flats. But hey, that's racing. Okay, so we're coming down off High Street now. Aid station's down there somewhere. I've got one more little climb, then a pretty steep grassy descent. Slowed my pace a bit and got myself a bit more under control. Because we love the nitty gritty and the details on these videos, I have passed a considerable amount of wind and feel much better. In terms of my nutrition, I've been managing about 60 grams of carbs an hour for the bulk of the race, quite happily. But with my stomach playing up a little bit, I've dropped down a little bit to probably around 30 to 40. It varies on how much I'm drinking, but I'm eating quite a bit less. I switched my nutrition bag at the bag drop and picked up my new one, which had more stuff in it, but the bulk of it is Cliff Blocks, which, whilst they've got me through so many races without any issues, I think I'm just absolutely sick to death of them. Like, the texture, the flavour. Need a bit of a change. And my other nutrition bag had a few precision hydration ones in. They had some of the Decathlon shoes in, which actually were really nice. See, I think it is just those Cliff Blocks aren't sitting well with me at the minute, so I'm eating less of them. And my drinks are very sugary. So I think next aid station, when I empty both my drinks out, start fresh, I'm going to have one carb, and I'm going to get one water, because it's quite a flat section through to the next aid station in Glenredding, and I think just having a bit of a clearer mouth for a little bit with some fresh water is going to be quite nice. You were coming up on the aid station. This is some technical terrain here to descend, but it's just because there's like loose rocks. This is the Altra aid station by the looks of it. Here's an Altra banner, and then there's what, 5 more, 6 more, 7 more, 8 more? Wowzers, lots of Altra banners down here. I remember I got here last time and had some rice pudding and taped my toes up, I don't know what time it was, I think it was a couple hours earlier than what it is now, but it was like the relief I needed at the time. Oh God, whereas today my toes are fine thanks to the new toe condoms. I don't think I've got a stomach some rice pudding because I've just been farting like a Russian bride, or however the saying goes. I feel like what I'm doing is I'm farting like my friend Lucy does, who's cannot eat gluten but has decided to eat 4 loaves of bread. I feel this is what she would feel like and the wind that she would pass. So shout out to you, Lucy, and your gluten flatulence. Oh, this is jazzy in here, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna get a bit of that. There we go. So we are now moving towards Glenridding. Just seeing David, Vicky and Joss of the Kirby clan, which is nice. It's always nice to see people you know out on course. Kind of gives you a little morale boost. I've met loads of super nice people on the course obviously as well. Quite a lot of people recognise me from the YouTube videos, which is mega. I'm really glad you all appreciate them. And obviously thank you for watching. And yeah, so we've got a nice runnable section here at Glenridding, which I'm going to try being the optimal word, run the majority of it. But my heart rate keeps going a little high. I keep on to tell myself to slow down. But kind of getting excited now, because once you hit Glenridding, that's the last real climb. You've got the boggy section afterwards, but that's by the by, and then you've got the Thurl. So yeah, just going to keep mooching along here. The pack's definitely really thinned out. I went through a period of sort of like seeing a lot of people, and now it's sort of like you maybe catch one person per section. So obviously everyone's moving a bit quicker. As I've been moving through the field since I left Brad. Yeah, anyway, hoping I'll see maybe Brad or Beanie at Glenridding. That would be cool. I think Suff's still going, I haven't heard, but David did mention that Suff was still going, so that's really good news. This is definitely his year, 100%. So it turns out my ambitious plan to run all the way to Glenridding, although it is almost coming true. I forgot how fucking long it was. God, it's a bloody slog along to Glenridding. I must have been going for like 45 minutes. But anyway, we're going to keep pushing, see how far we get. Quick update, I made it to Glenridding the whole way without stopping, without walking, which is good. The rain set in just as I arrived. No one was there to meet me. My darling wife wasn't there. My best friend Brad wasn't there. Everyone hates Harry. Boo. Problem is whilst it is raining, it sort of gets light, then gets heavy, gets light, gets heavy. So, and I'm still really warm. So, if I drop my waterproof on and go over Sticks Pass, it might be beneficial actually. I might do that because I think it'll be windy up top. But the downside, of course, being that if I'm moving like I am moving, I'm going to get really hot and sweaty. I'll give it a go. I can always take it off, I suppose. I might go waterproof, no arm warmers, and see how I feel. Hey guys, you alright? I reckon I look like a dick when I'm vlogging. Okay, I think this might be the last daytime clip. Then I might go into night mode as it's getting darker. We're up and over Sticks Pass, we're on the descent. It is slippery. Slippery when wet. And I'm not even at the sketchy bit yet, that's coming up. So, the shoe tread is definitely not aggressive enough for this anymore. But, all doing well. I think my little toe condom on my right foot has come off, and it's underneath my foot, which is very annoying. But, I'm almost in leg birth weight, and I think I'll just sit on a bench or a wall and pop it back on my toe or take it off or something. Ooh. But yeah, I'm just trying to... I feel like pretty decent. I'm still farting like a trumpet. Got my stomach settled. I'm increasing my carbs a little bit more. But anyway, I'm gonna have to stop. This is treacherous now. This is a sketchy bit. Look at that. Alright, so we've just left Philkeld aid station. A couple of tweaks on the course this year, which I think have made it definitely better and potentially a little bit quicker. So now, before Threlkeld, where the last 2 years we've gone through like the worst bog fest known to man, like going down towards the A66 crossing, they now take us, you basically come out of the woods and used to hang a right, go downhill and into the bogs, which are like the fucking swamps of Mordor. I'm sure they've got a real name. My wife would kill me if I called them the swamps of Mordor. And then this time we went left up the hill, across the moor. Oh, it was so much quicker. I reckon I covered that bit from that gate up to the Threlkeld maybe 40 minutes faster this year. I'd a guess. You could just constantly move, you could actually run most of it, which was great. Then got Threlkeld, aid station's moved. It's not in the village anymore. It's right at the top of the road climb, just before you go out onto the trail to like do that horseshoe out and back. Much better. Like coming into Threlkeld, hit that last aid station, you're always like a bit excited how far you've got left to go. You can see the lights of Keswick. You know it's not far, but you leave the aid station a bit cold, and you've got this absolutely lung buster of a climb, and it's horrific. Whereas this time, you're in a good rhythm, you've been moving for a few hours, you just sail up that hill, aid station's at the top, leave the aid station, up the steps, and then you're on a nice, like, rolling bit of hill, a little rolling bit of trail that undulates all the way out the horseshoe, where you hit that last bit of climb, then it's downhill to Keswick. Phenomenal changes. Whoever planned them, whoever decided them, absolute 10 out of 10 rate them. On this last section now, do this horseshoe, last climb, only got a couple hundred metres climbing left, if that. Only 8% battery, shit, okay. Quick update, almost at the last climb, so fuck, I'll update you then, never mind. That's the last climb done, gotta hit him with a lightweight, baby! Pulls away, let's go down to Keswick. That's it, cheers. That's it, let's go. Hey, Ed, how you doing? Alright gang, so look at that view. What a perfect conditions to finish off the 13 Valleys Ultra. I'm just heading over now. So Suff is in Keswick, so he'll be coming through into the park any minute now. He's got a massive crowd of people waiting for him at the finish, which is mega hype. Oh, I'm gonna have to get off this long grass, my feet are getting wet. Here he is! He's bloody running as well, look at him go! You could have finished hours ago if you ran like this the old way.
I tried to numb out the pain.
That's fine. How are you doing?
Really good.
Yeah?
Really good, man. Everyone in Keswick is so nice.
They are.
Here with me on.
Well, it's because you're famous, mate, around these parts.
Yeah, thanks to your vlogs.
Last stretch.
Last stretch. It's mental.
Third time's the charm.
Only ever been doing it the other way.
I know.
Never come back along here. I'll tell a lie. First time we were late.
That's
we
true.
went back along here.
That's true. But first time to finish after 183k.
Crazy. Crazy. Let's go.
Go on, Suff! Well done, mate, keep going. Well done, mate, absolutely phenomenal work. Tough times, never less.
That is yours. Wonderful effort, fantastic. He's tracker's taken off, his medal is round his neck, and that is it, he's got it.
Mum messaged me saying I was in 140th position when Brad dropped out, and I managed to finish in 24th. So I had a really good second half of the race. Put in some good split times. Probably would have put me somewhere in the top 10 towards the sharp end of the field, which is really exciting. It's always good to know that over a short race with some fast people in it, that you can still put in some competitive times. So maybe I'll be back next year to race it again, but more competitively. Or maybe return to the 13 valleys, and we'll see. At the minute, I've got no firm plans, but we'll see what next year holds and go from there. Cheers for watching.